Hi everyone, welcome back to the Western Centurion channel on this beautiful Sunday, well I was going to say morning but it's afternoon now, it's about 12:30. And to my latest garage preparation update. It's been a while but I have been extremely busy in here getting stuff prepped up, taking a lot of stuff down. Yesterday I spent a lot of time back and forth up to the recycling centre, so I managed to get rid of a lot of the crap from inside the garage. But I'll tell you, since the last video it is so different in here. And of course Friday was an extremely exciting day for me. Something was installed in here on Friday, which you'll see in a few minutes time. So yes, this is the start now. Still got some more stuff to do before I can start on the layout, but the biggest job is now finished and it's fabulous, and I hope you'll all enjoy the video, which I'll take after this so you can see it yourselves. But yeah, first off, before I show you that video, I just want to give a few shout outs. One is to Daryl Knight of the D Knight 298 channel. Darren, thank you very much, because what he gave me was a track plan that he had already done previously for Swindon Station, and that's it there. Absolutely fabulous. Now I've blown this up onto 9 pieces of A3 paper. It's obviously still not to scale, even on the 9 pieces of paper, but what I've got to do, I lay all that out on the floor, what I have, and you'll be able to see the size of that. Okay, so actually, yeah, you'll be able to see that now. And here's the track plan. So I'll work my way down. They said it's on 9 pieces of A3 paper, and this in length, and remember this is not the scale, this is obviously smaller. It will be for OO gauge, that's already at 12 feet. And the length of the garage is 24 feet. So I don't think I'll be able to fit all of it in, but I can certainly take out what I really need. And one of them is I did want a turntable and everything in, particularly like for when I want to run steam, and that will be down this area. So yeah, that's it. I think pretty much if I was to do it at scale, we'll be talking the full length of the garage. So some of it I'll have to leave out, but the majority will go in, and definitely the platforms and the stations. So Daryl, thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate what you did there and let me have those plans. Alright, and a little bit of your idea will be incorporated in the Western Centurion layout. Okay, so wasn't that great? Saves me the trouble of having to do it, and I really appreciate it, Daryl. Thank you so much, and that will be implemented on this layout. The other shout out is to Joe of the Joseph Moulton channel. Now Joe at the moment only has 1 subscriber. He's got a layout up and going at the moment. He's tried to upload a video, but not successfully, which is a shame. But hopefully, Joe, keep trying and get that video up, so that people who view this channel, when they come over, they'll be able to see it. But what Joe did do was he did send me some photographs of his layout, and majority of the buildings in there are scratch built, which I think is absolutely amazing. So just like with Daryl's, I added some photographs that he sent me, and you can see those now. Enjoy. great photographs, weren't they? And those buildings are amazing. They really are. So yeah, good luck with that, Joe, and look forward to your video when you manage to get that posted. And lastly, it is to Dave of Headley South channel. Now Dave is just starting to do an Engage layout project. He's got his introduction video up, which is fabulous. It really is good. Well worth having a look at. He's going through some of the booklets and stuff about planning a railway. So as with Daryl and Joe, if you go over to Dave as well and subscribe and encourage them on their way through their model railway experiences, and obviously give it help and advice as they need it. Alright, so yeah, let's get down to the nitty gritty, shall we? You're all dying to see what it is that I had put in on Friday? I know I'm dying to show you what it is. So, yeah, okay. Let's get on with it, shall we? But first off, I've got to have my drink. So, chin chin everyone, and enjoy the next step in this video. Ta-da! Hey, the doors are in. God, yeah. Exciting day Friday was when they turned up to put these in. Plus the fact I had to finish work early, so you know, bonus, even better. Yeah, there they are. After all this time and all this waiting, they're finally in. I hope you can actually see it. It doesn't look very good through the viewfinder on the camera, but Friday, I think I was in here till about 11 o'clock at night. I was fitted the blinds, so behind the blinds it's still clear glass. I'm planning on having blinds on the left side and the right side of the doors, but at the bottom, those 4 panes at the bottom, they'll stay obscured glass, because the layout will be above that anyway, so I won't be able to see them. And obviously the whole purpose of doing this so no one from outside can actually see in. That's the last thing we want people looking in and seeing a model railway in the garage. Yeah, I'm really happy with the way that it's come out. I'm going to have to take up that ridge of mortar along the bottom though, because when I get to do the floor, which I plan on starting next weekend if I can, I have to put a joist along the front there, and that mortar will be in the way. I should have done that before they put the doors in, but never mind. The floor will take up any gap that's at the bottom, and obviously I'll fill it with some more mortar. I've got some here just to make sure it's watertight. And the other stuff, if I take you around, is here, look. I've taken all that section down, left the Engage in there. I've got nowhere else to put it, so I have to work around that as I put the floor in. Still got the computer up. If I take you down here, this is where the water was coming in. You'll still be able to see that, and where the paint's all flaky. So I've got to get a good wire brush and take off all that paint if I can. And that area I'm getting some liquid bitumen to put down, the same as what you use on a roof. That will make it watertight and stop the water coming in from outside. Oh yeah, and I put a blind up on this door as well and obscured the bottom pane. We move around, well, that window will be going on eBay. But look, wood pile's gone. That's now all up near the house where it should have been in the first place really. And all that baseboard is out, all gone. So you can see what I meant by the trips up to the recycling centre, because the wood that I'd actually used to make the framework for the baseboard I couldn't use again. It was all cut up. But up in the roof here, you can see I've still got a lot of wood left. And I've still got some of the plywood. So, next step, quite daunting really. I managed to get everything else, by the way, up on the top shelves. They will stay in place till I do the walls. So yeah, next step, if I get right back here to the wall, you'll be able to see exactly how empty it is. Now what a difference that is compared to what it was before. There's a lot of hard work, sweat and tears went into that. Tears from having to take the baseboard down, that really hurt. And I didn't realise what good a job I'd done. That was a nightmare. It took me several days to actually do because the drills were going flat. So the next phase is going to be doing the floor. As I said, down that side I've got to put liquid bitumen. Actually I've got to do the same down here, to put liquid bitumen on the floor and halfway up the wall, or at least a couple of feet up the wall there. The rest of the floor will be painted in another form like liquid bitumen, but it's a liquid vapor barrier, so that will stop the damp coming up through. And then I've got to put joists across from that wall to that wall, all the way down to the bottom, keeping it level, and then 18mm plywood on top. And then once that plywood's on and I'm happy with it, and that's the way it's going to be, I'll then be looking at painting it with some form of liquid, liquid, not plastic, but anyway, can't remember it at the moment, but liquid silicone, no, latex, that's it, latex paint, which I believe is what they use in factories, and sit for hard wearing floors, and acids and stuff can't damage it. So I'll be looking at using something like that. That will just add for me a waterproof barrier from above going through in case anything should get spilt. And then after that, it'll just be the walls left to do and the roof. But before I do the walls and the roof, I've got to get the electrics sorted. At the moment, all we have is that one double socket up there, and also I have my wireless network plugged into there as well. So I've got to put a lot more sockets up in the garage. That's the fuse box, or circuit breaker, I suppose is what they're called now. And once the walls are in, they will all be painted white, as will the roof when I've done that. And once I've decided what the light I'm going to put, I don't think I can have this lighting in here, then it'll be too low, because obviously the floor's going to come up by a minimum of 120mm off the floor. So I've lost quite a bit of headroom, so there'll be sunken lights I'll put in there, I expect. But yeah, these doors are absolutely over the moon with them. And I've got openers in the top left corner and the top right corner, so I can have those open and have a lovely little draft coming through. And in the summer, when it's beautifully hot, I can have those doors swung open and just enjoy all the natural light, which is already coming in here. Yeah, exciting times ahead, and I so really can't wait. So that's pretty much it, I suppose. I'll say my goodbyes now. There's a few channels I want to catch up on. Some of those will be with you, Graham, trying to catch up on your old videos, which I really enjoyed watching this morning whilst I was sweeping out. And believe it or not, with the Dyson vacuum cleaner, I actually hoovered the whole of the garage as well. So yeah, I'm going to try and catch up on a few more of your older videos, which I never saw before. I'm absolutely loving them. Alright, so thank you everyone for joining me, and look forward to the next update, which will be me starting the floor. Okay, so thank you very much and catch you soon. Bye bye.